Good morning, my Saturday morning people. Oh, how are you? We are so good. I am so happy you're here, and I love you that you are here. Let's have a sip of coffee, shall we? Oh, that is so good and hot. But it is good. Happy Valentine's Day week. Oh, I hope you had a wonderful Valentine. This is my Valentine, and we had a wonderful time. Wonderful, wonderful. As we always do, we have a wonderful time every day. So what did I do this week? Well, I went to that art and wildlife conversation, and since I was already kind of like sort of downtown, I was hungry and I wanted wings. So I drove to downtown St. Pete, and I said to myself, if any parking space opens, I will take that spot and I will walk around, and whatever cool restaurant I find, I'm gonna stop for dinner. Well, I got downtown on a Saturday, later in the late Saturday, not late Saturday, but Saturday. No, the talk was early at 5, so there was no parking to be found. And the more I looked, every place was like really, really packed. So then I drove down Central, thinking maybe something further away from St. Pete. And then I just kept feeling the ickies, especially when you're by yourself and everybody is all together, everybody knows each other. So I said, I'll go to Gulfport. Gulfport is so small and mobbed. Nowhere to go there either. So I thought, you know what? You know who always has parking? The mall parking. So I thought, you know what's over there? Chili's. I know the last time I was there, their food was it's a franchise, but I'm hungry. I'm just gonna get whatever wings they had because I saw they had wings on the menu at one time. So I get there, perfect parking, wonderful. Walk in, hardly anybody at the bar. I sat at the bar, ordered an NA beer, of course, and I got the wings. Oh my goodness, those wings were so crispy and so good, and they were exactly what I was looking for. I was looking for something spicy, sticky, not the usual. I wanted something Asian-y, spicy, sticky. I got the 8, and you can get 4 and 4. I like 4 Parmesan and 4 of these spicy, sticky things. So good that I dream about these wings all the time now. But now I have a place to go. It's not crowded. I'm kind of learning that I don't know if I like downtown St. Pete. It's just so crowded. I know. Give it some time. Just give it some time. So that was really nice. I'm so glad that I went there, and I have a new favorite place now. So let's see. All right, you don't want to hang here, honey bunch? Let me get some. We need some more coffee because my first sips are with you, and I really need some coffee. Tell me about your week. What have you been up to? What nice surprises did you have this week? Especially for Valentine's Day, those of you that got Valentine's, I want to hear what you got. Let me hear, because I'm not in an office anymore. I don't get to see what people get. So please tell me what you got for Valentine's Day. So, let's see. Oh, so I watched, one night, the first night I watched Airport 70. There's 3. There's 1970, 1975, and 1977. So I watched Airport 1970, the one with Dean Martin, and I forgot how good that movie was. I remember watching it in black and white because when I was back in those days, I never had color TV. We never had color TV. I don't even think we had color TV in high school. I think my friends had color TV. So I remembered that in black and white with Dean Martin. I was on the edge of my seat. It was so good. It really was. Oh, somebody got groomed. Forgot to tell you, somebody got groomed, and when they get groomed, lots of kisses. Lots of kisses. So that was really good. It was 99 cents on Amazon Prime. And then I watched that on a Saturday. Then on Sunday, I watched Airport 1975. And that was the one with Karen Black and Charlton Heston. And that one wasn't as good as the 1970. First of all, they were flying through the mountains for like 2/3 of the movie. It wasn't as good as 1970. It was all right. It was good. Oh, the 1971 where there's the one dude that everybody can't stand. He's always yelling stuff, and he's the obnoxious passenger, and he's next to the priest, and the guy's like screaming and stuff, and the priest does the this, and then slaps him. There goes the fat. I laughed out loud. I knew it was part of the movie, but I forgot about how good it was. Oh gosh, so 1977 will be this weekend. That's the one where they go underwater. But you know what I liked about these movies? Every movie has a ton of famous stars in it, really famous people, and it was really kind of cool. Let's see, they had Dean Martin and what is the George Kennedy, who's in all three movies. he's I love him. But let's see, Karen Black and Charlton Heston, and the other one there was Helen Reddy. What's her name? That was the poltergeist or whatever. I forget her. She was in it in the second one. So there were a lot of really good movies or movie stars in there. So I can't wait to see 77 because this is one where they go underwater. I do remember seeing that one too. So I don't know if I will watch the Airport. What was it? Airplane, the spoof. I've seen the spoof, and I don't know. It's funny. I guess for me, I'm not really big into comedy for some reason, because if you've seen it once, that's it. I can't watch it over and over and over. Not like dramas where I could watch it over and over and over. But yeah. So, let me tell you about my Nigel Slater books. Oh, I just love my coffee. Oh. So good, so good. So I got my Nigel Slater books over here. This one is so good. This one, there doesn't have recipes in it. It's more of his writing, but it is writing about food. It is delicious. It is so delicious. Little excerpts that he remembers about food and just the way he writes about it. Let me see if I can find something. Some of them are short. Here, breakfast on the terrace in Lebanon, a square of white sheep's milk cheese on a white plate, moist, crumbly, with a clean, sharp tang of sour milk, one trickle liquid of honey over the craggy surface, letting it fall slowly from the spoon and watching it form tiny pools of gold in the cheese's creases and dimples. If that doesn't make you hungry. And then there's longer stories too, but they're all just stories, little snippets of food, and every one of them is just Oh, I grabbed the wrong one, but I got another one of Nigel's. This is my vegan bread book. But I did get another one of Nigel's, and it's all recipes and stuff like that. So I'm sorry, I can't get up to go get it. But I will put links of it in my description in my Amazon links. So there you go. So this week was sheer absolute torture. So I told you that they're painting our building, and then they taped off. This is my sliding glass doors, the view and stuff like that. So those doors and my bedroom windows were taped off, beginning I think like Thursday, until actually it was like a whole week until late Thursday afternoon. Excuse me, but it was just sheer torture not being able to look out at the view. But so they had to paint the walls, then they had to paint the little window sills because they're a different color, and then they had to paint, so there's a sliding glass door and then there's a railing so we don't like walk off and go into the water from the third floor. So they painted the railing, so of course it's metal, so they used a different paint, and whatever they used, I smelled those fumes immediately, and it kind of overpowered, even though everything was shut, those fumes were kind of overpowering. And then that night, it was like he was panting again, and I'm like, he's panting in the house. And I had AC on, and I know that there's certain like air fresheners or essential oils that you cannot use around dogs. And so then I'm thinking, what if these fumes are, because I didn't like the fumes, what if they're overpowering him even more or affecting him even more? So I couldn't take it at like midnight, I can't remember, like Wednesday night or like Tuesday night. I put the AC up even higher. I don't sleep with AC on, but I put it on. I put the bedroom fan on even faster. But then I was like, I took my bedroom window and I opened it, and I opened the screen. I slashed open that plastic. I'm sorry, I slashed it. We had to have some fresh air. And then there was that. But they finally took the stuff off. So I'm sitting at my desk as they're taking it off. The two guys that are taking off the thing, I'm looking at them and I'm going, thank you, thank you. It's very strange to be talking to people outside your class door on the third floor. I digress. The littlest things that amuse me. Oh, coffee, 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 coffee. But yeah, Jax got groomed. Very, very lovely. So what am I going to do next week? So Jax has a vet visit. He's got his, and he needs his annual. He actually needed his annual August of 2024. But of course, I didn't have a vet, and then September we got blown away. So really haven't thought about it. Plus, his groomer they don't ask for shots. They don't ask for shots in Florida. But he still needs his annual, and he still needs his shots. So I want him to go, and I want to ask him about the panting and the stuff like that. So, you know, I'm just an overprotective mother. Dog mother, of course. Let's see. I will finish my urban sketching from home series. I started that. That video went out yesterday. I hope it's not controversial, because people don't consider urban sketching is not urban sketching unless you are out in the field. So maybe I might have to change it to urban illustrations at home. Either way, I'm doing a series of 3 photos. Very special photos, and I'm not going to tell you anymore because you're going to have to go to the video to see, but they're very special. Let's see, I'm going to enjoy my view all next week now that I've got it back. I'm literally going to sit here after I've done this video, and I'm going to sit here and read my Nigel books. I'm going to sneeze, hold it. Excuse me, oh my goodness. Sneezing again. No, you're not boring me. It's me. It's not you, it's me. But I'm going to enjoy my my view. I'm going to do some nice plant-based meals. As many, I've got a lot of recipes that I want to try, but I also want to try to stick to my normal, good old standbys and stuff like that. I bought. See, now I like cornbread, and I was going to buy the Jiffies, and then they had these other cornbread mixes, but when I looked, they have all those chemicals and stuff. So I found a cornbread flour, so I'm gonna have to do that from scratch. But I'm gonna have to figure out how to do it without eggs. I think you can use applesauce or something like that. So I'm gonna look up and see how I could do it as a plant-based. I'm really trying to go more plant-based. I do have some chicken and stuff in the fridge that I'm gonna finish it up. But once it's finished, more plant-based beans and things like that. I just saw this wonderful fava bean recipe. It looked absolutely phenomenal, so I'm gonna try that too. And like I said, I'm gonna do these recipes. I'm gonna go to the little Italian store in my neighborhood and get the recipes, or get the ingredients, the wonderful ingredients. So, oh, that reminds me, I should go get some of that hummus and tabbouleh mix stuff. So good, so good. I think I might walk over. It's getting really warm here. It's warm. The really weirdest fog rolled in Thursday night. Very strange. Or Thursday afternoon it rolled. I mean, I literally sat here and watched the mist roll in from the ocean. The ocean's that way, so I just literally watched this mist. It was really cool. I got pictures, but pictures never do it justice. I might put them at the end here, seeing how they look when I pull them up on the screen. Let's see what else. Let's see. I did break down last week, and I got some gelato. It was really good, but I can't do that a lot because I get hooked on ice cream or gelato. I'm going to do more art next week. I have some interesting ideas. Plus my usual mystery supply and my watercolor exercises. And I was just thinking about this. I don't think I've done a Holbein art video yet. When I've talked about that gosh darn Holbein for weeks, so I really should do one of those too. So what I'm thinking of doing is, and I know you guys don't really care about this, but I have to say it out loud. I'm thinking, like, I normally come to my art desk Monday through Friday, just like I did with my work. And it's not a job for me. I'm just used to, I've been sitting at a desk for 35 years, whether it was in an office or if it was from home. And especially since the last 11 years was from home, I'm so used to just being at a desk. I'm comfortable at a desk. There will be times when I just don't really do anything except just sit there and read stuff on the internet or scroll or whatever, just like I did at work. I'm just kidding. No, I worked hard. But so I'm thinking like Fridays, I think I might just come here and read on Fridays, watch the sunrise, come here really early, watch the sunrise, drink my coffee, read, have a nice quiet whatever, and then I want to elongate my weekends to like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, not be at that desk. Or sit at the couch and read too, you know. I love, that couch is so comfortable. That IKEA couch is so comfortable, and it opens up into a bed, and it also has storage on the long side. I think that thing is phenomenal compared to the one I bought when I first got here. But anyways, and those videos are they're all out there. If you want to see, they're out there. Go watch and go binge. So I'm gonna try, because you know, when I used to work, I used to look forward to my 3-day weekends, or I would make them into like 4-day weekends. Like if there would be a holiday, I'd also take another day off, and sometimes 5-day weekends. I always looked forward to those. So now that I'm retired and my weekends are 7 days long, I'm still sitting at, I want to come and relax because I don't come to my desk during the week or on the weekends. So it just, because it's so instilled. So that's enough of that stuff that you probably don't really give a rat's patootie about. So your retro reference for this week is, it's not culottes, it's not hot pants, it's gauchos. Remember those mid-length, wide leg gauchos? Worn mostly with boots, but yeah, good old I had gauchos. Well, my mother was a seamstress, so if I wanted something, I would just tell her, Mom, this is what I want. She always had material laying around, or we'd go get some, and she always made me what I wanted. I miss my mom. Mom, I miss you. There's a bunch of shirts that I really would like right now. Oh, I can't find in any stores. Things I Googled this week. I really didn't Google a lot either because I was just all discombobulated with not being able to see and all that stuff. So I did Google the Serena Williams Crip Walk because I had no idea what that was. But everybody was talking about it because no, I didn't watch the Super Bowl. I was very happy about the outcome, but I didn't watch the Super Bowl. So I needed to know what a Crip Walk was. I Googled Carvana and I was just really curious because I'm not planning into it. I was curious to see how much they would give me for my truck because I was thinking, you know, I'm in Florida. I would really like a nice BMW convertible. Well, I was so surprised at what they would give me for my truck. Not only that, I Googled the BMW convertibles, older ones, of course. I could get a BMW convertible with the money that Carvana gives me for my truck and still have at least 10 grand left over. Oh my God, that would be so nice. But I'm not ready to do it. I'm not ready to do it yet. I'd like to talk to somebody that's used Carvana. Have you used Carvana? Have you sold? Have you bought? Because that's the thing. I guess what I'm gonna have to Google next week is how does Carvana take care of the cars that they buy? Do they check them out before they sell them? Because I would buy one of those older BMW convertibles if I knew how it worked, you know, because my truck will last forever and I don't want to buy something that's not going to last forever. Maybe I should just stick with it. I'll just stick with it. It does have a sunroof. Stick with what you know, Sin. Just stick with what you know. That's that. I don't think, I don't really have anything else. Tell me about you. Tell me about your Valentine's Day. This is my Valentine's. We didn't really do much. Because every day is Valentine's Day with my boo-boo. With my boo-boo. But let me leave you with a good quote. I would like to spend the rest of my days in a place so silent and working at a pace so slow that I would be able to hear myself living. And that is by Elizabeth Gilbert. I like that. That was very nice. I'll put it at the end too. So you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I'll see you next week. I love you. Say goodbye, booby. Love you. Bye-bye.